Hello friends, so in today's question, find the acceleration of the block and the magnitude and the direction of the frictional force between the block A and the table if block A is pulled towards left with the force of 50 Newton. So this is block A and it is being pulled to the left with a force of 50 Newton and it is connected to a string via pulley to another block B which is of 4 kg. It said that coefficient of friction is 0.8 and G is to be taken as 10, and we are going to find out what will be the acceleration along with the direction of the frictional force between block A and the table. So first of all, let's find out, or rather we can say let's draw this diagram of 5 kg block A separately. So this is block A. It is being pulled by a force F 15 Newton and there will be a tension T in the opposite direction. Okay, and we assume that this block A is moving towards left with the acceleration A, which we are going to also find out later on. So this is the table. So there will be a frictional force Fr in the opposite to the applied force. Okay. So for the block A, the other forces which will be acting, there will be mg in the downward direction and there will be normal, let us suppose n, in the upward direction. So you can find out the value of the normal will be nothing but will be equal to mg. Mass is given as 5 kg and g is 10. So normal n is equal to mg, mass is over 5, g is 10. This gives us normal will be equal to 50 Newton. Next, we find out the maximum value of the friction force which will be because of the, if the body, or we can say body A, tends to be in motion. Find out maximum frictional force and we represent it as Fr max, and that will be equal to mu n. Coefficient of friction is given as 0.8 and we have n as over 50. So maximum force of friction Fr mx will be coming equal to as 40 Newton. So this is the maximum value of the friction that can be if the body A moves with the acceleration A towards our left side. Now let's consider body B. Okay. So for B, this is block B. It is having mg in the downward direction and there will be tension T in the upward direction. So you can say that if it is in equilibrium, then tension T will be equal to nothing but mg. So we can say that tension T for body B, we can say that tension T will be equal to mg, and M is 4 and G is 10, so this will be over 40 Newton. Okay, so it means now we again come back to the body A. Okay, for body A, now if I draw the free body diagram again, so we have a 50-degree force which we are applying towards left. We have a tension T which is of 40 Newton, and we have maximum frequency friction Fr max, which will also 50 Newton. So, and this is body A. So the total force which is acting on the left towards the right is 80 Newton, whereas the force which we are applying is of 50 Newton. Then one thing is for sure, that this block A will not be moving towards our left side. From here we can say the applied force is less than the applied force is less than the combination of tension plus Fr max. Okay, so if we write that F, so we can clearly see that F is less than T plus Fr max. So as long as this condition is there will be no acceleration of the block. Okay, this implies that acceleration under this condition, acceleration of block A will be 0 toward left side. Toward, let me write it here, toward left. Now, it is clearly established that there will be no acceleration of the block towards the left. Now, so next we are supposed to find out the force of the friction. Okay. So we already know that tension T is our, let me write it here, tension T is of 40 Newton, applied force is 50 Newton, and let us say the value of friction which we are going to find out, Fra, is which we are required to find out. So we can use the equation from the free body diagram of A. We can say that F will equal to T plus Fra, and from here force is over 50, tension is 40, and plus Fra. So we get Fra is equal to 10 Newton. So this is the friction. Okay, so this is the frictional force. Frictional force between the block A and table. Now we come to the direction part. So we already proved that there will be no, you can say, acceleration of the block towards the left. Okay. So if the block is not moving towards the left, so obviously the frictional force will be the limiting one. From here you can say that because the acceleration of the block is 0, so block will be in balanced condition. So under this part you can say between block A and the table acting towards right. Okay, acting towards the right. So this completes the question. Thank you.